At least 13 arrests across Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia following threats made to schools in the last week. Thank you for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Anthony Austin.
And I'm Jeannie Blaylock. We're glad you're with us tonight. Two of the most recent arrests include a 15-year-old student at Tucoy Creek High School in St. Johns County and a 13-year-old student at Palatka Junior Senior High in Putnam County. Tonight, a lot of people talking about the approach by law enforcement to handle these arrests, including this video here of an 11-year-old's arrest out of Volusia County, where the sheriff says he will make public the names and photos of juveniles arrested for making threats to schools. We have decided to blur that video there due to the child's young age. Now, one local sheriff who has made the same pledge is Sheriff Gator Deloche in Putnam County.
And that's where we find our Riley Phillips tonight. She's joining us live with more on the sheriff's plan, Riley, to protect students.
Yeah, the Putnam County Sheriff is also fed up with these recent school threats. There were 2 threats made here yesterday within 12 hours. So the sheriff wants parents to know if your kid makes a threat here in Putnam County, he will be sharing their faces on social media.
It's plastic, but it looks very much real.
These guns were recovered from the home of an 11-year-old who was arrested Monday night for making a threat against the Putnam County Academy of Arts and Sciences. They're airsoft guns, but Sheriff Deloche says they would have looked like real guns if the child brought them into school.
In a split-second decision, if we have a youth resource deputy or one of our school guardians who encounters this, I can tell you with certainty they're going to return fire.
A 13-year-old was also arrested Monday after making a threat at another school. Sheriff Deloche joined other Florida sheriffs by using the tactic of public embarrassment and posting their mugshots on Facebook.
Because this is a very real, very serious crime these juveniles are committing. We've warned them. They didn't heed my warnings. The fact of the matter is this is a second-degree felony to make a written threat like this.
Usually, names and faces of juveniles are not considered public record. But former prosecutor Curtis Fallgetter says Florida law allows these sheriff's offices to post the pictures and videos of the kids since they are being charged with felonies.
But the Florida statute does allow for an exception for juveniles arrested for crimes that would be a felony if they were charged as an adult.
Although many call this public embarrassment or public shaming, Sheriff Deloche does not see it that way. He believes people living in Putnam County have a right to know who is making these threats, and he is calling on parents to step up.
Parents have got to be parents. They've got to start supervising their children. They've got to start taking some accountability and being responsible.
And the 2 kids who were arrested here yesterday are now in the custody of the Department of Juvenile Justice. I also asked Curtis Fallgetter if making these posts online could open up these law enforcement agencies to lawsuits later on down the road. He says no, because the names of these kids are public record now that they've been charged with felonies. Live in Putnam County, Riley Phillips, First Coast News on your side.